Right, I would like a quick conversation and to hear your opinions on the quite touchy subject of drugs. Now, first of all, I'm not condoning the use. I don't use them myself. I never have. My job would not be possible if I was using them. But that doesn't mean that the issue doesn't concern me. And the reason it sort of concerns me is because of history, prohibition. Mainly, it never works. Prohibition never works. People will want what they want. And also, I think criminalising addicts was a mistake because it didn't stop them using. I mean, unless you understand addiction, I smoke e-cigs now, but I understand addiction, not to the level of drug use, but I understand it. It doesn't work. If you just say, you're not allowed to use it anymore, I know you was allowed to use it for so many years, but no more. It doesn't make any difference. You'll just find a different source. It's not that easy. You need to treat the addiction, not just say, no, it doesn't stop. And I know a lot of people just say, oh, you can just stop all these people that have never been addicted, and some people don't have an addictive personality, and brilliant for you. But having a bit of empathy for others is always useful. It's a useful skill. These views on my own, they don't represent any group or party I'm in. I've had this conversation when I was in the police as a special. But what did we do when we criminalised it? Okay, so first thing we did is we made a whole new set of criminals, the addicts. So we thought we had lots of criminals before. Hey, come and join them. Now we've got lots more. And then what we did is we created a thriving black market, which, just like in Prohibition in the 1920s, gangs are quite happy to fill. Not a problem. Oh, thank you. New market where we can make millions. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. So they come in and fill that gap. So you end up with a large criminal black market that causes an awful lot of gang warfare, that basically takes a product, waters it down with all kinds of terrible stuff, sells it at an overinflated price to addicts, who then become very ill from the toxins that are injected in themselves and require treatment. So that's not brilliant. And also, they will then have to commit petty crime to feed their habit. So we've created serious crime with the criminal gangs and petty crime with the addicts, and we've still got a large drug problem. So it's working out great, isn't it? So, yeah, I'd like to discuss with you people what you think the alternatives are. What are the other choices we could take? Waiting to hear your comments.